If you want to experience Halloween at Walt Disney World, but maybe that $200 price tag from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party has you spooked, this is where you need to be. Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar in the landing section of Disney Springs transforms every holiday season into the Halloween Hangar Bar. So this is a place that you don't want to skip if you want theming when it comes to dining. Last year was the first year they actually did the Halloween theming. They've done the holiday theming for Christmas a few years in a row now, but let's take a peek at their menu. So when I checked online, they had, well, everything that's right here, but Alien Invader sliders is the one thing from last year that is still on the menu. But today they're gonna have bone kebabs, the Dark Forest dip, Midnight Mayhem popcorn chicken, Candelabra eggs, and Skull of the Dead dip. So I plan to try everything new and let you guys know how those new food items are. Of course, there's new drinks on the menu as well, but we're gonna stick to food today. In terms of location for the Hangar Bar, the boathouse is to the left. Well, actually, if you're facing the Hangar Bar, the boathouse is to the right, and there's some scaffolding and things around a little amphitheater here. There's Vivoli Il Gelato and Joffrey's straight ahead. And then we've got Wine Bar George directly across from the Hangar Bar. And then of course, Gideon's Bakehouse is right there as well. While we're waiting to go over to Jock Lindsey's holiday or Halloween Hangar Bar, we are going to try out the new seasonal beverage for Joffrey's, their pumpkin carriage cold brew with a pumpkin creme brulee, cold brew, pumpkin spice syrup, vanilla syrup, and cream, topped with pumpkin whipped cream and cinnamon. So that sounds lovely. Look at that, look at that. Here we go. We haven't had enough coffee today, so this is perfect. All right, first sip. That is yummy. Y'all, I really gotta say, Joffrey's has upped their game with cold brew. I was not originally a fan. I was strictly a Starbucks girl, but within the last year, I feel like they've really done a good job of adding different flavors and the creams, and it's not been so bitter. Like, it's been very enjoyable. So well done, Joffrey's. So usually Jock Lindsey's opens at 11 a.m. and I will confirm that, but I swear to you guys, I checked the My Disney Experience app yesterday or the day before and it said 11 a.m. They're hosting a private event today, so they're not gonna open that bar lounge until 1 o'clock. So just make sure that the day you plan to go, you check. And yes, the My Disney Experience app updated their time, but it didn't tell me 2 days ago that there was gonna be a private event today. So just double check the morning you plan to go, make sure that there isn't some kind of event going on, or you'll be waiting for a couple hours like me. If you need to walk around in the air conditioning while in Disney Springs for a little bit, check out World of Disney. There's a huge Halloween section. Haunted Mansion sweater, anyone? Lots of cute stuff here, so make sure you check this out if you need some AC. And we're walking into the Halloween Hangar Bar. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Lots to look at, huh? Oh, gosh. Okay, where to? Okay. We have a fantastic view out here on the porch. If you're new to the Healthy Disney channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stick around and enjoy more content like this. My name is Danny and I post fitness tip videos, food reviews just like this one, park strategies, and more all week long. And if you love Halloween, make sure you don't miss out on Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I did a full review from opening night, which was Friday, August 7th. It is up on the channel and you're going to enjoy it. Okay, happy Hangar Halloween. Let's go over these new seasonal appetizers that we're gonna check out today. I'm gonna put in a little clip right here of the Alien Invader sliders that we tried last year. But first up today, we have the Candelabra eggs for $18. These are deviled eggs with crispy fried chicken, sweet and tart pepper sauce, and ají amarillo custard. Then we have the Dark Forest dip for $12. This is roasted mixed mushrooms, baby rainbow carrots, hummus, toasted pumpkin seeds, and pita. Next we have Skull of the Dead dip for $14, barbacoa beef, cheddar sauce, spicy fried onions, and plantain chips. Then we have bone kebabs for $17. This is pork and beef bone kebabs, prosciutto, creamy tomato sauce, and katifa straws. And last but not least, the Midnight Mayhem popcorn chicken for $15. This is crispy fried chicken, candied bacon, spiced walnuts, popcorn, and hot honey sauce. Item number 1, our Candelabra deviled eggs. So there's a little cup in each candelabra, section. It looks like it's like maybe the egg looks purple. That's cool. And then we've got our fried chicken piece on top. So we're gonna dive in. Okay, here's our first bite of our candelabra egg. So we've got the fried chicken bite first. There's a nice crisp crunch on the outside. It's not spicy. Let me see. Was there supposed to be a spice to it? I don't think so. Like, I can taste some seasoning, but so it's a sweet and tart pepper sauce and an ají amarillo custard. It's good. Like, there's seasoning, but it's not spicy, which is nice. And then there's our egg. That's lovely. I mean, there's a lot of flavor. It's fun. If you enjoy deviled eggs and you like fried chicken, you're gonna like this. It's simple. It's good. Fun presentation, as always. Item number 2, friends, we've got the dark forest dip here. As always, like a crazy awesome presentation. So it's got the pita chips on the side, but I'm with somebody today who is gluten-free, and they are gonna bring out some plantain chips. So make sure you talk to your server if you do need an adjustment for your meal with any allergy-friendly items. Okay, we're gonna get our first bite. There is a lot going on in this hummus. Nope, you can't have that, Ah! So here's our first bite. It's really good. There's lots of flavor. I love the big chunks of the veggies and those seeds. And there's actually 3 really large carrots, like rainbow carrots, very soft. It's almost like those have been cooked and then put in here, which is interesting. And then these are huge chunks of mushroom. I'm gonna put a bite on the pita chip. There was no not messy way to eat that. Okay, I think the big chunks you probably need to cut up. Overall, this feels healthy and light, and I'm a fan. Okay, so after I've tried the plantain chips and the pita, I do like the plantain chips better. Overall, I've loved this. I think, I like the veggies and the seeds on top. The mushrooms are a little bit, the ones that aren't chopped up are a little bit hard to eat with the hummus, but overall, this was excellent. Here we go. We've got item number 3, our Skull of the Dead dip. This is, again, presentation is always on point here. So it's the barbacoa beef, the cheddar sauce, the spicy fried onions as kind of the brain, and plantain chips. Be aware that the cheddar sauce may contain a little bit of gluten, so if you do have an allergy versus a preference or a slight intolerance, you may want to double check on that cheddar sauce. Let's dive in. We're gonna try the brains. Honestly, they're so thin, it doesn't really taste like anything other than like the fried batter, which is fine. So let's dip some of this in the cheese sauce first. Ooh, hot. It's kind of like a thick cheddar cheese soup. I'm gonna try to get some of that barbacoa in this next bite. It's heavy, very heavy. I've got a little bit of spice on that. Yeah, there's some spice on that barbacoa beef. It's fun. It's flavorful. I do think you need to mix it in. I think the cheddar cheese kind of soup sauce by itself is not spicy, but when you mix it with that barbacoa beef, you get that spice. So be aware of that. This is a lot of fun. I think, if you get a bite of the cheddar sauce with the barbacoa and then add a few pieces of your brain matter topping to it, then you get all of those textures and that flavor. But overall, this is heavy. It's a heavy dish, which is fine. Everything is shareable. So I think that's the way to do this restaurant, is you come with, 3, 4, 5 people and you try everything and you each get a couple bites of everything. But eating this by yourself is very heavy. All right, some of this barbacoa is pretty fatty. So if you are preferring a leaner meat, you might want to kind of use your fork and take some pieces out and cut off the fattier pieces like I've done. And it also happens that we have a banana allergy in our group, so it was nice that we had the pita chips from the earlier option to swap in for the plantain chips here so that they could eat their cheddar cheese sauce with brains. Oh, it was... That was funny. Thank you. Oh, that's hot. Okay, these are hot, so you may want to let the bones sit there for a minute. I'm certain they're not real bones. But yeah, they are very hot. And there's a lot of meat on here. There's probably 2 ounces of meat on each skewer. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna use my fork to get some of the sauce across the top. And then in a very unladylike fashion, I'm just gonna like gnaw it off.
Okay, are we done with everything?
It's kind of falling off, which is great. Very tender. There are some fattier pieces from the prosciutto, but that sauce is good. It's flavorful, but it's not spicy. It's a creamy tomato sauce. Oh, the katifa straws. I gotta look up what that is, but I think that's what's in the bottom here. I think this is katifa straws. Kind of like they're on a bed of hay. Okay. That's good. That's fun. It's nice to see a protein, like a couple protein heavy options. Fattier protein, but still protein. So excellent. I think there's actually protein in everything we've had so far. Minus, the hummus has protein, but like you've got chicken, you've got eggs, you've got beef, you've got prosciutto. Like there's been a fair amount of protein among all of these kind of appetizer small bite plates. So this has been fun. It's always fun, but this is great. Okay, last but not least, we have some popcorn chicken and popcorn. And this one comes with a fun syringe. They said the syringe spits out pretty fast, so be careful. Last year, I think they had like Skull of the Dead, almost like little quesadillas, and it came with a syringe, and they left the lid on the syringe last year, which made a big mess. So I'm glad they have the lid off the syringe. Here we go. I love the interactive aspect of so many of these meals.
Kind of have to make you work.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's that. Let's try a piece of our popcorn. Oh, that's good. That sauce is good. A little bit of a kick. Ooh, that chicken is hot. It is hot. Maybe we're gonna use a fork. That's better than I expected it to be. So that's a step up from Chick-fil-A. That's good. That's some good fried chicken right there. It tastes like a sweet and sour sauce, which I think is what they said was on it. I'm trying to think of something to compare it to. Is there a sweet and sour sauce at Chick-fil-A? It's not a sriracha.
No.
Oh, this is a hot honey sauce. Okay, I haven't gotten to the candied bacon yet. Oh, gotta try the candied bacon. The candied bacon is really good, but it's tiny pieces. I wish there was more candied bacon, because that is yummy. And then there should be spiced walnuts somewhere in here, but I bet, I found one. I was gonna say, I bet they kind of fell to the bottom. Let's see, I got one. Those are good. All around, this is a fun dish. It's simple. I think if you like aspects of this dish, like everybody's gonna enjoy probably something inside this little container. So overall, this is a thumbs up. Everything here was good. I think my favorites were the pork and beef bone kebabs with the prosciutto wrapped around it. That was awesome. I love that there's protein in everything. I love that dark forest dip. That hummus was really good. I think the only thing I wish was different with that is the bigger pieces of vegetables. I wish those had been raw versus cooked, because they were a little bit chewy and hard to eat and too kind of limp to actually use for the hummus. But man, overall, this was fun. And once again, I'm really happy that we have enjoyed a seasonal seasonal appetizers here at the Jock Lindsey's Halloween Bar. If you guys are new here, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in a future food review video around Disney World. I'm Danny with Healthy Disney. Bye for now.